Hey guys. Oh, nope. And my Wi-Fi is kicking out. This should be fun. Hey Jess, how are you? Happy Saturday. Hopefully this is coming out through okay. Our Wi-Fi is really funky right now, so I don't really know what to do. Oh my goodness. I got up this morning and trying to get some of my okay, cool. It is coming through. Trying to get some of my house cleaning done and caught up and kind of the house in order. Hey Kay, how are you? Ollie is feeling better this morning, except for she's got that post not feeling well. I just need snuggles, and if I'm not getting them, I get really cranky. So her brother was trying to snuggle her while I finished cleaning and vacuuming and stuff. And now he's trying to lay her down right now. So hopefully she'll actually take a nap. But so far, she seems to be doing better. Thank you. How are you feeling, Karen? How is your breathing today? Karen was having asthma attacks last night. So we've been concerned. Bubba's trying to lay her down and now she's just crying. Oh, poor Macy. It's no fun when the little ones don't feel well. I hate that part. Especially the smaller they are when they can't really tell you some of these things and they don't understand like what's happening. It's the one thing I'm always thankful for with all of my kids when they get to the age that at least they can tell you what hurts or you can talk about, what's going on. Public school is awful for that. I mean, it's just a cesspool of germs all the time. My mom's school that she taught at, so last winter or the winter before, I don't remember. But anyways, they literally closed the entire school down for a month just because there was so much flu going around and everybody kept getting it. And no matter what they did, they couldn't get it under control, that they literally shut the entire school down for a month to just disinfect and let everything settle. That's insane. Oh goodness, Kay, you're after my heart, man. I love doing that, where you just empty everything out to declutter and minimize, right? I know it makes a bigger mess in the beginning, but it's if you clean everything out, only put back the stuff you absolutely need and use right after you've scrubbed everything down. Oh my goodness. Ew, what is on my windowsill? I don't really know what that is. It doesn't smell bad, so that's good. Sorry, I just looked over my windowsill. It's got Lord knows what the kids spilled. But yeah, once you get everything cleared out and put back, oh my, yeah, something from the kids. Lord knows what it is. Once you get everything put back, though, it's going to be so nice. I feel the more and more you do that, though, the easier and easier it gets, and the quicker and quicker it gets. Now, yeah, now that I've done it so much, I can go through a room in an evening and have everything back to minimal when you just get in the routine of doing it. But it does take a while to get there, especially at the beginning. Yeah, isn't it funny, the stuff that we accumulate and have? And it's do I really need this? Do I even use this? Why am I letting this take up all of my space? Yeah, public school is awful. I mean, as soon as the kids go to school, everybody ends up sick. Hello there. It's just so many germs going around and you can't get out of it. It's awful. Yeah. No, thank you. It's so hard when they just keep passing all of the germs around. It's all the elderberry and all the vinegar and all of the things. But it's just so hard when they keep getting filled back up with stuff. So praying all your little ones feel better. Yeah, I mean, I feel I've always been very I mean, there's so many things that kids need. Kids need to be outside. They need to naturally be building up their antibodies and all of these things. And unfortunately, though, that's part of it with why I became so passionate with just natural remedies and natural cleaning products and stuff like that, because we're constantly killing off all of the good germs and all of the things that our bodies need to build up. Hey, Jerry boy. to build up against these things, and all the hand sanitizers and stuff like that. They're awful. They're really, really, really awful because they're wiping away all of the good things and the things that we do need. And so when we're constantly getting rid of that, then any little thing shows up and does, us all out and get everybody sick. So it's definitely a process. Yeah, me too. Like I kind of kick myself sometimes that I'm like, why didn't I figure this out sooner? But it's crazy to see like even the difference between like, Travis and Lily, to our younger kids, because it was when Virginia was little that we really started getting into all of this stuff. Yeah, I love, you can clean like everything with vinegar, and then you put a little like tea tree oil and peppermint or, something like that. It's amazing how you get everything nice and clean. You don't have to worry about it. Hey, girl.
Oh, speaking of cleanness, I just cleaned my room.
Lily is cleaning her bedroom.
It's clean now.
It's clean now?
You want to see it?
Well, I'm doing a live right now, so no, I don't want to see it. I'll see it afterwards if you can keep it clean for that amount of time. She's either on or she's off. She's either all about having her room like pristine and cleaning everything, or it's a disaster and she could care less. There is no in between with this child. Okay, the baby's trying to sleep, honey. So they're like banging everything. Sorry. I set my tea over here and now it's too far. Yeah, I'm not going in there with the camera. We are hoping that we can take care of a few projects around the house and then maybe we'll make our way in there. Oh my gosh, I know. They're either like seriously trash balls or they're like on point. There's no in between with them. And it doesn't even seem to matter like how minimalist I am with their stuff. Like it blows my mind. Okay, let me just say this. The girls' room is literally on the furthest side of the house. Like our door is on that side and their room is the last room down on this side. There is more dirt and stuff tracked into there. Dirt, leaves, sticks. I mean, just outdoorsness. Hey, Tamra. There is more of that in the girls' room than like the entire rest of the house all the time. Don't get it. I have no idea. I'm like, you literally walk in here. You track stuff all the way through the house. So you'd think by now it would come off. Hey, Dee. And yet in their room, which is all the way down here, I mean, just oodles of stuff. I'm like, where? How? It's ridiculous. Makes me feel better to know it's not just my kids. So at least we have like solidarity in the struggle. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. So, I got up this morning. Well, I actually slept in a little bit and I was so excited. I have a smartwatch that I bought a few years back for when I was coordinating weddings all the time because I needed it. It was a work tool. And then I like a year ago misplaced it in one of my organizing halls. Whoops. And I have been hey Carrie, it's good to see you. So I have been looking for it for literally like the past year because I try not to keep my phone on me, so I'm not getting on my phone all the time. Or if I have my phone, it's just for recording stuff for the vlogs. But then certain people who shall remain unnamed are constantly giving me a hard time because they can never get a hold of me because I don't have my phone. I'm like, hey, I can't be on my phone all the time. But then sometimes like I do miss calls and like serious messages and stuff. I mean, it's okay. It can wait, but I miss it. So I've been telling Brandon, like, I've got to find that watch so I can at least keep the watch on and see if it's something that's like worth needing my attention without being on my phone all the time. Well, I found it last night. It was like my exciting part of my story because yesterday in the midst of all of the other stuff, fantastic, you painted on my wall. Yeah, trying to find nice words to say when you want to scream. Yesterday in the midst of all of our things that were going on, our basement flooded because it like poured rain. It was a disaster. And I was already trying to clean the basement because my brother-in-law was on his way out from California to move in with us. And it's just like all of the things at once are happening. Right. And so I was going through all of this stuff. And the cool part is I found my watch. So like that was the super exciting thing. And of course it had like all these updates. Oh my gosh, her and the nose picking, you guys. And I'm like recording it. I'm like, are you gonna stop? And she starts picking it more. Like really. So excited. It was like getting a new thing, right? Because it's been missing for like a year. And then it needed all these updates. So then it was like, I mean, new software and all the stuff. So it was like getting like a new thing. I don't know. It was really exciting. So it had one of the it had one of the sleep trackers on it. And I've never done any of that. Like I never used any of that stuff. And so last night I was like, Olivia, I'm going to use the sleep tracker and we're going to track how many times you actually wake me up throughout the night. Morning I pulled it up and I was like, look, out of my night 3 hours was spent with you waking me up and different things. I do think the vlogs are boring. I feel so bad because I get to the end of my day and I'm like, what did I even record? Like, is there anything here worth like anybody's time, or am I seriously just wasting anybody's time and not like adding anything worthwhile? And I always feel so bad. I don't know, like sometimes I look at some people and like I see the things that I could do that everybody else does, and I'm like, but that's stupid and it doesn't matter. And so I'm not going to do that. Okay, I'm glad you guys feel a little bit better. I think this week was just hard in general for like a million different reasons, but yeah, that was my fun, exciting thing. Hello, Erica. It was a hard week, you guys. And yesterday was stinking awful. Just dealing with stuff and things that just hurt. And then like literally it was just one of those stupid things yesterday where it's like, baby woke up, she's super sick, trying to go get her medicine and disposable diapers because she literally went through everything we had with the cloth. Crazy church stuff that had to be handled and dealt with. And then we walked downstairs and the basement was flooded. And it was just like, of course it is. Why wouldn't all of this stuff be happening all at one time? Just crazy, crazy, crazy. But it is what it is. And I'm the kids, we are off next week. Yes, today is a new day. We're off next week since we're doing the 4 weeks on, 1 week off. I'm really, really appreciating that schedule because I feel like after a few weeks, right, and things get like just hectic and crazy, it's like, okay, take a break. We'll start back up. So yeah, thank the Lord. His mercies are new every day. Start over. The baby and I, sorry, my pants are like rolled up. The baby and I slept in a little bit this morning with her just not feeling good. I was like, whatever, we're just going to lay in bed until you're ready to get up. But now I feel like I can put my house in order. I'm going to record the kids' Bible service. So for, I think pretty much all of you are with us there. But hey, look at Brandon decided to join online anyways. Brandon has his Bible service that he does every Sunday at noon. And then, thank you, Karen, that's very sweet. I have not washed my hair in a couple days and I've been keeping it up on a bun, on top of my head. And so I actually let it down today. So I feel like a somewhat put together person today anyways. You guys are too sweet. Brandon has his Bible service tomorrow afternoon, and then tomorrow we have the kids' Bible service, which is really cool because the kids' Bible service totally is going to coincide with the 21-day Bible reading challenge that we've been doing. Yes, I do shower. I just haven't washed my hair. Karen, thank you. I'm like, okay, you think I look pretty? You should see how I smell. Just kidding. Travis found that funny. Yes, Karen, I just don't wash my hair every single day, especially when it's freezing cold. My hair, I put cornstarch in it. I have like a old makeup kabuki brush and cornstarch in a mason jar, and I sprinkle cornstarch in my hair around like at night before I go to bed. I put it like in my roots going around, and that's what keeps my hair able to put in between it. It's just, you guys, it's stinking cold. I usually wash my hair every day during the summertime, especially when I'm doing more stuff, but wintertime when it's really cold, like, yeah, I don't want to wash it every day. And my hair is pretty like easygoing. Like I can wash my hair all the time or go, days and days in between it and it doesn't seem to matter. So that part's cool. Yeah, I love cornstarch and I just sprinkle it in at nighttime and then it like absorbs all the oils and stuff throughout the night. And when you wake up, brush it and good to go. Yeah, that's awesome, Kay. Yeah, I think that's another one of those things that like washing your hair every single day depletes it of like all of its natural goodness that it needs to have. And so like it's healthier for your scalp and your hair and all those things if you can, go further in between. But yeah. But trying to find, that's where I try to find a balance where I'm not doing it like all of the time, but giving it a little bit of a break in between. It works in the wintertime, especially when I don't want to wash it because it's cold. And I have a lot of hair, so it takes forever to dry. But I'm also I'm not like a blow dry person and stuff like that. Like I'm literally the least. Yeah, Brandon's mom used to be that way. She used to go to the beauty parlor once a week. She'd get it wash and set, and like that was her get up for the week until she went back. Yes, Brandon, I am brushing cornstarch in my hair in the bathroom with a makeup brush. Every night when he sees me do it, he's like, "What are you doing? That's so strange." Like, that's what I do to try to be pretty. So mind your business while I sprinkle cornstarch in my hair with a makeup brush because it works really, really well. Dry shampoo, I don't like it. I have bought so many different dry shampoos. I bought really expensive ones. I bought like the cheap ones people rave about. I bought so many different dry shampoos and I hate the way it makes my hair feel. I absolutely hate it. I do not like it. But cornstarch, I love. You can, like if you have dark hair, you can mix like cocoa powder in with your cornstarch to like make it darker. I do it in the evening so it like soaks up overnight. And then hey Deanna. Yes, Heidi and Brandon banter. Geez Louise. He makes fun of me with my cornstarch hair. But I just do it at nighttime and then it like just soaks up throughout the night and then you wake up and it's good to go. So even with having dark hair, I just use the cornstarch. So I look really gray when I go to bed and like streaks around my hair. But by morning time, it's fine. So I think it works well anyways. Yeah, I just have a lot of hair and it takes forever to dry. It's a little weird. Honey, you don't ask about the things. See, I do the things to try to be put together and you just smile and continue on. Don't ask about the weird tricks. You guys make fun of me, but then I also, like my brother was sick and I made him slice an onion and put it on his feet and then put on socks and sleep with onions on his feet. And he woke up the next morning perfectly fine. So don't ask questions about the things that I do. I just walk by and think my thoughts in my head. No, sometimes you say your thoughts out loud. I'm like, honey, don't make fun of me. Don't question it. It works, okay? Yes, yes. Onions, you can also use potatoes, but I like using onions better. I don't know why, but you can use a poultice to do different things. Like if you have coughs and things like that, you can put it on. But if you feel like flu symptoms and things like that coming on, slice an onion, put it on the bottoms of your feet, put on socks, go to bed. Yeah, they all make fun of me. It literally draws all of the toxins and stuff. Yeah, you can put it on your bed in the nightstand. Yeah, all of my hippy dippy stuff. Right. Eat a clove of garlic. You can leave an onion sliced like in a room and it will gather the bacteria and toxins that are in the room and pull it out. My brother makes fun of me, but whenever he gets sick, he'll call and be like, all right, what kind of your like weird magic you got that will fix this problem? And I'm like, oh, rub some baking soda on it, dip your foot in vinegar, swallow a clove of garlic, right? And all of the things it pulls out the bacterias and the toxins. You can make a poultice of onion or potato and set it on your chest to help with cough. I mean, there's so many of these different things that you can do, but putting it on the bottom of your feet really does help out, pull out those toxins during like cold and flu season. Especially the year Olivia was born. Yeah, Brandon, you need to get over yourself. Um, come on, hippy dippy. um, yeah, exactly. They make fun of us, but then when they get sick, they're like, "Oh, hey, what do I do to fix this?" And I'm like, "Here you go." Um, especially the year when Olivia was born, because she was born a month early, and she was born right in the midst of like really, really bad flu season, and shush, Karen. You just rub some vinegar and onion on it, and you'll smell delicious. But I was really, really nervous, with her getting sick. I don't do flu shots. I do not believe in them in any way, shape, or form. And so I wanted to make sure we were doing all the things we could just to make sure that any yuckiness wasn't in our home, especially with her being a born early. And so I did, like in the kids' rooms, I just sliced an onion, set it in a bowl, left it in the room, like on a shelf, and switched it out every so often, really, when I thought about it. Yeah, a couple times he's been like, okay, I was there with you for a little bit, but I'm gonna stop you now. So we have a balance in our home. I don't know, Brandon, Lex isn't on here, I don't think. There is one of those like dry bar comedians. I don't remember his name, but you guys will have to look it up after this because it's hilarious. But his wife is all into this like natural stuff. So he has like a comedy bit about, this like bar soap that she makes him use. And it's got like, like pieces of twigs in it. So he cuts himself and he's like, really? Because my store brand never did this. Oh my gosh, I'm going to sit here dying over it. And you guys are going to have no idea what I'm talking about. I think it was really called like, he's the one who says hippy dippy. Yeah, he says, I don't know, it's called like hippie wife or hippie wife, happy life, or I don't know, something like that. But it's a I can't talk, dry bar comedian, and it's hilarious. We die like every time. We've had multiple people send it to Brandon and I and been like, hey, sound familiar? And Brandon's like, yes, all of this does sound familiar. We love the homeopathic flu prevention. Our pediatrician got us hooked. The only time anyone got the flu since we started it was the one year when my husband didn't. He got it and we all stayed healthy. What did you guys use, Carrie? I know there's so many different things, but yeah, we have found like our sweet spot of little things that we just like cycle around between every year, and it keeps our whole family healthy. We get, like I said, we've gotten a couple little, this year I think has been hard just because I think it's more so allergies. It's like little allergy colds because we keep going from being like 60 some odd, nearly 70 degrees to like 30 degrees back and forth. Yes, I can't spell it either. They're like little sugar granules almost in these little like canisters, that oscillate, whatever. Love that stuff. Brandon found that stuff years ago, and that was like our favorite thing. That, zinc tablets, elderberry, apple cider vinegar, stuff's fantastic. Yeah, you get that and it's really, really good. It's like a white box and it's got the name written across it. It's really this long oscillosol, whatever. It's really long and weird. It's a little pricey. It's not like you can do it like it's one of those like on the onset when you first start to fill something. Yeah. And then they're just these little like granules and these cute little you get it at Walmart, CVS, like any of them. But it's these like cute little bottles and then you just pop it open and put it on your tongue and it's good to go. Yeah, it's really cool stuff. That's like yesterday when Olivia with whatever, was going on, I was like, everybody's down in elderberry. Come on. I usually put a spoonful in my tea every day just to have, but whenever we start to feel anybody getting little bits of something popping up, we just up the amounts. That's the cool thing about when it's natural stuff too. I mean, you're just adding more nutrients to your body. So it's not like you need to freak out about it. Yep. You just open it up, pop it in your mouth and good to go. Yep. Yeah, Brandon, we used to keep those like in the car and in my purse and like everything on hand. It's really good stuff though. Oh, excuse me. That, and I love taking zinc. I mean, just pure straight zinc. That's such a a great one. When I was pregnant with Olivia, I had to do this huge Indian wedding for like 350 people, and it lasted for days. And I was so stinking sick. And so I was just living off of zinc, just like popping zinc. And it's amazing how quickly it, pops that back up, gets you going again. So God gave us all of the things we need to help heal and take care of ourselves. And so I love seeing the different ways to, yeah. And I think that's because I think the main ingredient in the cold ease is zinc. So it makes a big difference. Get everything going. That's like the kids this year because the temperature keeps swaying. Stuff is already starting to bloom, but then like not knowing what to do because then we get a freeze within a few days. So it like keeps going back and forth. And so I think that's where this year with the kids, I mean, it's really been like allergies start to set in because everything starts blooming, all the pollen's going out and then all of a sudden it goes back to being cold. So it just can't make up its mind this year, apparently. Are you coming up here, Brandon, or am I just like rambling until we give up and I stop? I never know what you're doing. He needs to be getting ready for church tomorrow. And then today, I think that's what I was going to tell you guys earlier. Sorry. Yeah, he'll make his grand entrance. Oh, that's cool. She said also a big theory with most natural doctors, if you get zinc liquid and it tastes like water, has no taste, you are zinc deficient. It's amazing how many nutrients we are all truly deficient in. Hey, girl, you look cute.
Thank you.
Want to show everybody your hedgehog shirt? Come over here. Look at her hedgehog shirt. Isn't it cute?
Where did I get it from? The thrift store?
From the thrift store.
Yeah, I got a cool hedgehog shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Dad?
In his office, ignoring us.
Ignoring us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Dad, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I came out to ask where Dad is because I haven't heard him once.
Yeah. Your daughter hasn't heard you once, Dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, isn't that super cute? She, Sherry's daughter, her oldest daughter, Selena, she always has the cutest, like, crop tops with long shirts underneath them that she wears. And so, just on Brandon from the kids. So when we were at a thrift store with them a while back, they found that like kind of crop top hedgehog shirt. So she could wear like a long tank underneath it with that. So she got that and it was really super cute. And it was like $2, which is super awesome. Gigi is playing in her room now that it's nice and clean since Lily cleaned her
Playing
room.
a horse game where the horse is the empress.
She's playing a horse game where the horse is the empress.
Because it's a pony horse, and in her story, that pony is going to be the empress of their parents and every horse in the game.
This one's fun.
Yeah.
Will you go put some of that blue stuff, the cream in
Are they cracking?
Mm-hmm. Poor thing, her lips keep like drying out really bad and cracking. I think it's in the bathroom in the drawer, sweetie.
Okay, I remember. Getting a hairbrush.
She is my mini-me. And the older she's getting, the more and more we see it. Hi, Lillaby.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's a good thing and sometimes it is not. Brandon does that. He goes, oh my gosh. Control Heidi Jr. Whatever. Is what it is. So we're doing the 21-day Bible reading challenge. Yeah. Sometimes it's awesome. There are many reasons and other times I'm like, ooh. That does not sound fun. But we're doing the 21-day Bible reading challenge. So, Mike called. Is he doing okay? Brandon's brother Mike is moving out here. He's going to be moving in with us. He is driving out from California, Southern California, to us. So he's got a big trip on his hands. How far did he get last night? I don't know if he said. Yeah, he didn't sleep well. Yeah, you just missed your daughter dissing you to everyone. It was pretty funny. Made it to Winslow, Arizona. Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's just that, she hasn't heard you because we're doing the live. We're halfway through, and where are you at? You're just always in your office doing whatever. You know, your poor family just left up here to have nothing. You're just an absentee father, basically. So that was really it that she said publicly to the whole world. Thanks, Dad. And then apparently everybody was like, oh, look at it. Yeah, maybe she needs to, you know, get a phone or something so she can, you know, reach out to the website and get a hold of you that way. I hear him coming up the stairs. Shh. Baby's sleeping. Don't wake the baby up. Shh. The baby's sleeping. She could email the pastor.
Mama,
What?
do you have any insights?
Yes.
Zoe.
Oh, Zoe farted.
It is disgusting. So do you have any insights?
We'll get a cutout Brandon figure.
What?
Get a cutout, a life-size cutout of you, and we'll just put it up here and pretend like
What? What were you? What are you talking about?
she came in and she was like,
Hey, everybody.
she came up and she was like, where is Dad? I haven't heard him. We're like, ooh. She's like, we never see him. I don't know where he is. I was like, he's in his office.
The last time I left the last time I left your room, I was not in a good mood. Why do you think that you would see me soon?
I wasn't going to say that, but but check out his face so we can all stick our faces in. Just
What?
we're gonna have a life-size cutout of you, but one with like your face cut out so we can put like our face in it and like be you. That would be pretty funny.
Oh, man.
Yeah, she left that part out because she got in trouble
Yep.
a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I
and
was just
so
gonna say that.
the last time Daddy was in his room or in their room, it was because they were.
And we just all ran with it.
Yeah, everybody just had
That's
fun.
awesome. That's all right. Yeah, they had a rough beginning.
Look at our chickens judging the mailman.
Yeah, they are. I'm sorry.
The mail.
No, they can't. Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I
you
would
can't
turn
see.
the camera around, but you can't really see that far
The
down.
mailman's putting our mail in the mailbox, and the chickens are like side eyeing him. They're literally all down there,
Yeah.
like curled up.
Like
in the-
they're
What you
walking up
got?
to him.
What you got?
Got any food? It's pretty funny.
Mom,
What?
do you know where my computer is?
It's on the counter.
Sorry.
Anyways, that's
So what I missed?
so your brother made it to Arizona?
Yes.
Didn't
twins love.
sleep well.
Mm-mm.
He's on the
No,
road.
his dog was snoring.
Um,
Okay, cool.
we can't
Why
sleep
didn't
together.
Karen say bye, Jess?
I don't know.
Isn't that what Karen said? Oh yeah.
I love you. Have a good day.
Oh, they thought that you were leaving.
Yeah.
I get it. Her cat snores. Oh wow, yeah. His dog was like snoring. He's like he just could not get any sleep.
Did he get a hotel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in Motel 6 in Winslow.
Mm.
Oh, well, bye, D.
Oh, bye, D.
Wrong
All off
person.
track. Sorry. Anyways, that's funny. Are you ready for tomorrow?
Nope.
You say that every week.
Yeah.
You will be.
Oh well. I mean, yesterday was a little sidetracked, so kind of lost yesterday. But yeah, that'll be fine.
I have to finish putting together the kids packet today, and I'm going to pre-film the kids Bible service study like we did last time, and then I will post a watch party at 6 p.m. Eastern time to do that. I thought that worked
Mhm.
fairly well, better than trying to do it with all of our kids running around and not being able to think straight. So it's really cool though, because I didn't even realize it, but it totally coincides with the 21-day Bible reading
Oh, yeah.
challenge. It's talking about our kids, like reading your Bible and how do we do that and making it a priority, importance, and all of those things. So, yeah,
It's all right, Jess. That happens. There's got to be like a certain understanding with autocorrect. I think that's just like a understood thing. Like if you receive something from somebody that doesn't look right, you're like,
Just like
I'm just assuming that like your phone just like auto corrected and it like messed up. So it's totally cool. when
mine
it
has
happens.
gotten so bad.
Mine
with
does
that.
it all the time. And I don't even, it sucks because I don't notice it until like sometimes until after I send a message and I'm like, ah.
I look like a moron. Yeah, smartphones
So, yeah.
really.
Yeah, no, it's, I don't think you can fault yourself for that.
I think they're probably purposely doing this to make us get the ones that are like the chip implanted in our brain type of a deal. So they're making our phones be obnoxious. So you have to get the
Yeah.
next level of like Illuminati programming.
There it is. I knew you had two. You got a foil hat on.
Don't mess up my big head bump.
You had a foil hat under there?
I do. I keep it tucked in here in my beehive. No, mark my words. I'm saying we'll be sitting here and it'll come out and I'll be like, see,
Yeah, I mean,
pull up that live when I said
I
it.
guess crazier things have happened.
Exactly. See.
Beehive.
It's not completely beehive status. I wish I could rock a big beehive like that. I don't.
Like those 60s ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
You can be
That's a little
Elvis
too
and I'll be
much.
Priscilla and I'll have my
Oh
baby.
gosh, that was horrible.
It's like
It was such a
this
horrible
big.
time. That was when he did his hair all bushed out like
Yeah,
that. It was,
yeah.
oh, it was horrible.
See, we could totally do that.
No.
Purim's coming up. We gotta
can't
dress
do that.
up.
What's wrong with you?
Buy a bump for your hair. Ask Travis to type it in. Capital A, Arkansas 51.
Travis.
Everybody knows my
There you
password
go,
to get onto
now,
the computer.
Yeah, everybody can get on it.
Hold on.
Where are you going?
Well, you talk to everybody.
Okay, hey everybody. Now, I guess, she's going to type in the password. Oh, wow. Yeah, one of our chickens almost just got hit by a car. I did a rooster almost got hit by the car.
Are you serious?
There was a car. He's like starting to walk out in the road and the car just came by him. She would have. That one's horrible.
Ugh, nasty rooster.
Fucking shit.
Ugh. Not as bad as Sherry and Jonathan's rooster, at least.
No, he doesn't chase after.
Yeah.
Almost. He got really, really close.
These chickens, man. They've gotten bad lately. They're all over the place. Sunday dinner?
I had to go chase him on my walk this morning back up like 2 or 3 different times.
I think because it's winter time, so there's
Yeah.
not so much stuff up here around the
Well,
house.
they
for
can
them to
see
eat.
like they can see they just laid a bunch of hay down across the street at this
Mhm.
house across the street, and they can see all of it there, and they're just dying to get over there and get it. Like you could see them when they were first laying it down that all of them were going over there to check out to see if they can. Like, oh, what are you guys doing? And look, they're all getting ready to go over there now.
Hey, Lily. Lil, go call up the chickens and feed them, please.
That's getting the mail, so I don't have to do it.
No, go out there now and just
Yeah,
call
yeah.
them up and feed
Just
them.
well, tell them.
Look
Travis
at
can do
my
that.
socks and everything on them.
I don't know if
Oh,
he's
come
getting one of
on.
them. Oh, you guys can't see any of this.
Oh wow! Right.
Okay.
You can explain that one.
So, we have a place for them to sleep in, but we don't like pin them up or anything. We let them free range. So roosters love doing male actions on hens. And the more you have animals, like livestock type things, Lily, please, Lily, shh, and please hurry. Okay, shh, the baby's asleep. So they love getting on the girls, and they're very our roosters, they're really, really big, and they're very violent. Like, yeah, it's one of those things that Yeah, the more you have big farm animals. No, there's food out there in the bucket. No, Lily, please go out there. The bucket on top only has a little in it. Call the chickens up and feed them. Okay, so they're very, very naughty chickens, and our roosters are huge and like they don't care. So we just look down, and it drives Bray nuts. He's always yelling at the roosters because some of our hens are really small, and we're like, you're seriously going to hurt them, but they don't care. So as we look down, we're watching them. They're trying to contemplate crossing the road, and we're like, come on. Thus trying to get Lily to go out there and call them back up, but that's not going well. So we look down, and one of the roosters hops on top of one of the hens. But there's this like where the road is right here, and then like our front field, but there's a little bit of a dip that comes down. So he hops on top of the hen right there on like that edge, and he starts like going to town. And then
They
he
slide
falls.
down and he falls.
He slid and fell down the whole little
Yeah.
hill. And then he just like falls over, and she gets up and she just like shakes her feathers and walks away. Yeah, I've heard that about. I had a goat, but it was a female goat. I've never had a male goat. But yeah, you look at some of these things and it's like they are ridiculous.
That's like why we will have like one type of.
So I can get a goat, but it has to be a girl.
Yeah, I'm not watching that all day long.
It is ridiculous though. Like
how much you just like walk by and it's so
Jerry,
much.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Sorry. Goodness.
She's putting the dog here. Anyway, yeah, she's kind of got me talked into a goat. Like I was like really, really against it, but she might have me talked into it. But definitely just one, because I don't want to sit here and watch that all day long.
Or multiples, but all girls. Travis is down there trying to chase them up.
You need to start asking me. You keep leaving me. I'll put them on.
Yes, we had oh my gosh, the fainting goats. So Brandon's brother
Yeah, well,
Brandon's
those are
brother Mike, he used to have a bunch of goats and llamas and things like that. And so when we were teenagers and dating, he gave me a little female goat and a little pygmy goat, and I loved her. That was so much fun. I love goats. I think they're fun. Oh gosh. They are. You have to have, well, like I had just the one, and there's Zoe running to the road. I had just the one. So she literally made the dogs like her, like she was one with the dogs. Like she was raised with them. She thought she was a dog. She slept inside in a laundry basket next to my bed. She would ride around in my car with me. She
I'm
could jump
just
in my
watching
car like
Trav down there trying to do.
Travis is trying. It's not going well.
Well,
And now Zoe's helping
we keep
him.
trying. I know we're horrible commentators at this, but what's happening right now is like one of the funniest things I've seen in a while. And now the dogs are. Oh, that's where the wasp's nest is. Hopefully, she doesn't get into that.
Is he going to remember that I sent him down there to check the mail, or is he just going to? I think he's just coming up now.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Nope, he's gone. All right, cool.
So yeah, my goat was really, really cool. I love the little pygmy goats.
Fast she is.
And I really, really, really want sheep and alpacas. If we could get like a few alpacas, a few sheep, and like a couple little pygmy goats.
Fast
I know,
Zoe is.
Zoe is very fast. If we could do that, man, that would be like, that would be my jam. I think we should do that and just have like a AMP homestead church petting zoo, like
Okay, now you're
camp
getting,
out spot.
Now you're getting Heidi again.
But how fun would that be? Okay, you guys, so picture this, if you will.
Oh boy, here we go.
So our home with chickens that love being snuggled and a couple fluffy alpacas and some sheep and some goats. And then you could come over here. The barn is now our church, and there's places to camp out and bonfires every night. Come on now. How fun is that? Outside Bible study.
You don't know what
places for
living
the
with
kids.
stressed out you is like.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. Hey, baby.
I mean, I think that would be fun.
Oh, awesome.
Yay!
They're starting to lay again.
Do you want to go? It's got like mud all over it. Will you go rinse it off. And put it
From them,
Our chickens decided to start laying eggs again. They went through their first molt, which we've never had chickens when they molt, so we were not like on point like we should have been. So they have stopped laying for a while, and now they started laying eggs again, and it's so exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be
We have
nice.
hair sheep. They are so. I want sheep. Yeah, I know. Hair sheep, not hair goats. Sorry. Yeah,
I
goats
want
are
sheep,
kind of.
definitely.
I would love sheep. I would trade in sheep for goats. So if we could get some sheep, some alpacas, and more chickens and turkeys. We need turkeys again. We really do miss having a turkey. Turkeys are really cool. So if we could do that, but imagine that, right? And so we could have like the fun critters to like hang out with and play with and do all of the fun things and use for different resources.
Oops, sorry.
And
That
then
was your
we
camera.
could have guys come and I just read all this.
Oh,
Everybody's like, yeah, my husband's lame like that too. Don't worry, ignore him.
yeah, that's
Um,
exactly
but
what they
then you
said.
guys could come and like camp out and we could have church in the barn because we could fix it all up and do all kinds of fun things. Oh man, Luca, you're my buddy. Heck yes.
Yeah,
We
be
really
cool.
want to get some sheep, but we're like, I don't even know. Like, we've seen some for sale, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have money like that. Yeah, that part's
well,
not
you
so
you know,
fun.
I haven't seen the turkeys in a while.
Mhm.
Like a
But they've been doing all kinds of like
couple of years.
construction and road work and stuff around here lately.
because
Like, I think
we
it's
used to
really
have wild
picked it up.
turkeys that came through the yard a couple times a year, but they haven't.
They aren't scared of you at all. That's awful. You're like, be scared of me, turkeys, run away. That stinks. I miss having our turk.
I do miss turkey.
I would really like to get
Yeah.
more things. But I think that would be so cool. And then
Oh,
everybody could,
imagine
like-
her with all the guys that have been out here.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
kind
she
of
would have
thinking it's a
been-
good thing because you guys, if
Oh
you
my
remember her,
gosh.
how she would go down to
Yeah.
protect the property. And
she
so
would
they've
be
been
out there
doing all
the
of
time.
this work on the road down there. Oh my gosh, she would flip out with how much like strangers have been near the property. They are very protective.
They really are.
Turk the jerks. And baby turkeys are the fluffiest, softest things
They are. They're really cute.
ever. They are so stinking cute. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Goodness. You saw that?
So this.
Oh boy.
Hold on, guys. You guys can see what we get in the mail. I'm really super excited.
Look at that.
Oh, come on, hands. Open it for me.
Mine aren't
I think
much
Alexa
better.
was trying with the baby snake. I'm like, eh. So,
Oh, is this?
yeah.
Yeah.
We were able, Madish Yahoo's Live It Stubbs 3. You can get some of it on YouTube, but like he's talking and explaining through it and whatever, which like I get there's a purpose, but when you're trying to listen to it, it's kind of a pain in the rear. And so we had a thing that somebody did. People send us different products to test and use and whatever. But anyways, with our discount, I was able to get the CD for like $5, which I'm really super excited about because this is one of like
You
our
got this from
favorite
your
ones.
product testing?
No, I didn't get this, but they sent me the other stuff and I had an
Oh.
overage. So
Oh.
it cost us $5.
That's awesome. I need to upload this one.
Yeah. So we were really excited. We had a snake on our son's bed once, stuck on the rail with
That's
tape.
scary.
Oh, we had one this past summer. We ended up vlogging about it that got stuck up in this like bird netting stuff that we had over a pin. And it was really crazy though. It's like it knew that Brandon was trying to help it
Yeah,
get
he
out.
was
And
really
it was
cool.
like calm and just sat there and he was able to get out. Fred the friendly snake.
Oh yeah,
That's what the kids named
it's
it.
a great snake.
But yeah,
Never said that.
in the house, totally different kind of freak out story. No, just leave all that there. Don't go through everything.
Okay. Who's looking?
I know. And I don't want to look.
Oh, did you get a chicken now? Or what is that?
Sorry. So Brandon's brother tried calling me and it just like ruined the whole live. So hopefully this is back. There was the snake on Aubrey's changing table and she was a baby. It was huge and I was super happy. I didn't try to lay her down there without noticing. Oh my,
Did it end the life?
says it's back now.
Okay.
Frank's dad was a snake handler. Ew. Like being from the desert in Southern California, I mean, there's lots of different snakes and stuff like that. But here, we have like those big black snakes all over the place. But I feel like the chickens chase them away more often
Remember
now,
when
which is
our
kind of cool.
chickens were younger?
I
And they
know
would
when our
peck
chickens
them?
were little, as soon as they see a snake, they were like all on it. They go chasing after it, pecking it. We were so concerned that like, hey, Holly.
Oh, hey, Holly.
Oh, there's so many snakes. But we were so concerned. We do in our creek have like poisonous copperhead snakes. So that's like very concerning to be aware of. So we have to teach the kids to like really be on it and paying attention. But luckily
Yeah,
up
those
around the
water
house we just get
moccasins,
and
too.
water moccasins.
Tell them about racer snakes.
Yeah.
That scared Larkin or whatever. Remember? I think
Oh
he said
wow. Yeah, I mean, where we're from in the desert, sidewinders.
Yeah, we have a
rattlesnakes,
lot. We
green
were around-
mojaves.
We were around snakes all the time.
Yeah. Like I used to go out hunting with my aunt and uncle and, we'd always run into different, different things and just having, I guess you get used to it after a while, just having to be, you just have to be aware of different things. I had an aunt who her brother was strung out on some really crazy drugs and lived in an old
Big
water tower
surprise.
with sidewinders all over the place. That was always fun. Yeah. So, fun
In
stuff.
an old water tower?
Yes, he lived in a water tower, like the metal
Oh, wow.
cisterns. Yeah. I remember my cousins, they're like, hey, you want to go see our uncle so-and-so? And then we went to this water tower and he was in there just like with all of these sidewinder snakes everywhere. And I was like, no, I do not want to visit with your uncle. Oh, feed the dog pipes. Hi, Blossom. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, so this is a fun life today. Now that we're on the topic of snakes and craziness.
My goodness.
Fun. So I hope everybody has a great Saturday.
Yeah, this is going to be goodness gracious.
Okay, so I have to film the video for the kids for tomorrow, which is really going to be exciting. Yep, we're just going to jump right out of this topic. Yeah, exactly, Carrie. So that'll be for the kids tomorrow at 6. Brandon has a service at noon tomorrow, but then we'll have the watch party for the kids at 6, kind of talking about that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Superbook study and going through that. We love Superbook. And then I need to record a homemaker video for Monday. I have no idea. No clue what I'm going to do. So if anybody has like a suggestion or something that they would like to see with the homemaker video, let me know, because right now I'm just shooting from the hip like always. And then we will be off this week just because it's our week off
Maybe
of
they want to
school.
see the basement.
Oh, nobody wants to see that. Natural cold and flu and health stuff, that would be a good idea, because we've done like house cleaning and skincare and different things like that. So cold and flu stuff, that would be a good idea. Obviously perfect for the season. So I've got to record that to go out on Monday. And then I know we'll have some like church stuff. Travis and Lex are coming up on Monday. And so we'll be recording some podcasts and videos and different discussion type things for that.
Looking forward to that, because that's going to,
Mhm.
yeah, that's going to be good.
We did do the one on our home church YouTube page. I need to change my pictures back there. They're still Hanukkah. We're going to do some more in the series, just talking about the sexual immorality and different things like that. We kind of did an intro topic, but we have some kind of further discussions into those that we're going to do, but trying to use the AMP Home Church YouTube channel for just further teachings and topic discussions and things of that nature.
Are you going to post them on both this one and that, or just the EP?
I've just been putting them on the AMP Home Church and sharing about it, so that way people won't have it. If you leave it up long enough, you won't have to change. Exactly. So how many months until this year? Hanukkah starts on my birthday, so that's super exciting. I need to listen to your Pink Elephant podcast. I found the one about the
Okay,
medium
cool.
and
I thought I did do that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure I did.
Mm-hmm.
So, cool. I'm glad you found it, Erica, and thank you for reminding me that I did do that. We've done so. How many? It said on the year-end thing, didn't it?
Oh, it did.
How
I don't
many
remember what it
that
was.
we've done. And I'm like, my goodness, I don't even
It's a lot.
remember doing half of those. Like, I remember certain ones, and then I'm like, really? I did that? Oh goodness.
Well, because I feel like
And
we
so-
never go back and look through or
And
listen
we
to
don't,
the references
so-
things.
I probably, I'm sure in some of those I probably slipped or said something dumb in some of those older ones. So forgive that. But not the pink elephant ones. Those ones were fun. Love those ones.
I like doing the pink elephant ones.
Yeah, this one.
Because there's so many things that you're reading through in scripture and you're like, wait a second, what?
Not
Can
correct.
we please back up and talk about this? Uh-oh. They left Zoe outside.
Hey guys, can you let Zoe in?
Lily. Yeah, there are so many things that you just come across and you're like, he just opens the door and screams out, Zoe! Zoe's not even listening.
Uh-oh. Oh, she got one.
She found something.
Uh-oh.
She's on the hunt, guys. We have a big mole problem.
Yeah.
And Zoe has become the great mole hunter.
But it's horrible because anywhere that you walk on like this front area, you about sink in 5 feet because of those stinking things.
But she has become the mole hunter. And so she just comes out here. So I don't know what's worse now, the soft ground from the moles tunneling or the open tunnels from the dog chasing
Yeah.
the moles. And so she gets them and then she pulls them up, but she just kills them and then leaves them
Yeah, she doesn't.
there. And the chickens drag it. Like, you guys, it's a whole disaster. Got like trench warfare going
That's hard
on.
for her to be mad at her doing dog things.
I know, because she's just
but-
doing what her
So-
instincts tell her to do. But then it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
exactly. It's what I mean, and she is with that cattle dog and that German Shepherd mix in
Mhm.
her. It like
there's no stopping it.
no, her
Yeah,
nose.
country life for real.
I mean, it is. Her nose is on it, man. I mean, it's funny to watch, but
it's
sad sometimes.
getting a little out of control lately. I know she does. She comes
Yeah.
in and she's just like her whole face from where she's been down, like tunneling in and like upper pot, and she's white.
She's white,
so then
yeah.
it's
So
like,
it's so
oh
much
my
worse.
gosh, Zoe.
What,
How's it going, Putt Putt? Did you find
You do dog stuff.
Please don't jump on me. No. Yeah, that's what it is. And she's out after these stinking moles, you guys. And then the girls get so sad because then these little itsy bitsy cute looking little moles come up and they get mad at Zoe and they're like, why are you doing this? I'm like, well, guys, we can't get mad at her. She's just doing like what God put in their nature to go and do. Like, it's not that she did anything bad.
And you guys, you've seen this dog on the vlog. She's the most puppy that you
She
have
is.
ever.
She's like a
Like,
stereotypical
she is the
puppy.
stereotypical
Mhm.
identification of puppy.
Yeah. So now that you guys know all about these things, you can go
Yes.
and enjoy your Saturday.
Yeah.
So, okay, I will record a homemaker video about just like natural cold and flu type remedy things and what we keep in our cupboard, like ready to go for the different things. So we'll have that for Monday. Come join us at noon tomorrow for Brandon's service at the Home Church group on Facebook. And then at 6 p.m., we'll have the kids' Bible service going through the importance of reading our Bibles. We're doing a bi-weekly service going through the Book of Books series, just learning more and understanding our Bibles before we get into that. And then, yeah, this week I am excited though, because whatever we work on with Travis and Lex, we'll have a list of things we want to try to get to. So Lord willing, depending on what we actually get through, but it should be an interesting mix of stuff to share with you guys this week. So
Mhm.
that should all be coming out. But I guess we'll let you guys, it's been about an hour, so we'll let you guys go
Let
enjoy
them out of
your,
here so you don't have to listen to our boring lives.
it's the dogs eating moles and chickens
Yeah.
crossing the street and all of the fun things. So hope you guys go and enjoy
You
the rest of
guys
your day.
too.
We're gonna go work on, now it's become like, it used to be weekends were busy for us because we had weddings, but now it's like we've got church tomorrow, so we've got like all the things to go
there's
and get
a
done.
lot of stuff to do today.
Yeah. And then you guys will
You
probably
too,
see.
Erica. You too, Jess. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for hanging out. and-
Keep Mike in your prayers
Yes.
that he continues to have a safe trip out here. He's only in Arizona, so he's got a ways to go to make it out to North Carolina. So if you guys could lift him up, that would be awesome. But otherwise, we will see you guys all tomorrow for church.
Yep. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.